Hello everyone, welcome to Hamska Academy. This is Deshu Chira. So today we are going to learn about print comes to India. The printing press first came to Goa with the Portuguese missionaries. Missionaries means those who have the aim to spread particular religion, especially Christian missionaries are very famous who came from Europe. So, first, the print technology has come to India in Goa with the Portuguese missionaries in the mid 16th century. So, the first people to bring the print technology to India were the Portuguese missionaries. So, Jesuit priests, this is a set of people who are part of Catholic Christianity. So, these people have learned Konkani language. The priests of Christianity, Catholic Church, have learned the Konkani language and printed several tracts of it. So, first people who brought print was the Portuguese. It came to Goa in India. Jesuit priests have learned the Konkani language. By 1674, about 50 books have been printed in the Konkani and Kannada languages. Catholic priests printed the first Tamil book in 1579 at Cochin. And in 1713, the first Malayalam book was printed by them. In 1710, the Dutch Protestant missionaries had printed 32 Tamil texts, many of them translation of the older works. So, how did the print come to India? Print came to India by the Portuguese missionaries to Goa. We can see in Tamil Nadu, it was brought by the Catholic priests at Cochin far earlier than the Portuguese in 1579. Similarly, the Dutch people also has brought the print technology to India. So various Christian missionaries brought the print technology to India in the 16th and 17th centuries. So the English press, the English language, did not grow in India till quite late, even though the East India Company began to import press from the late 17th century. Because people of India don't know much of the English language. That could be one reason. From 1780, James Augustus Hickey became to edit the Bengal Gazette at the weekly magazine, and that described itself as a commercial paper open to all but influenced by none. So in 1780s, James Augustus Hickey began to edit the Bengal Gazette weekly magazine. So he described it as a commercial paper which is open to all but influenced by none. So it was a private English enterprise, proud of its independence from the colonial influence that began English printing in India. So the first English enterprise was a private one. It has published its weekly magazine without getting influenced by the colonial printers or the colonial masters. So Hickey published a lot of advertisements, including those that related to the import of sale of slaves. So Hickey used to publish a lot of advertisements that has one of the advertisements saying about the slave trade. So English paper or English magazine was a non-local magazine which was printed, and it was a private enterprise which printed its magazine without the influence of the colonial master. So, but he also published a lot of gossips about the company's senior officials. Gossips in the sense in information which may not have certain evidences. We can just put the information saying that there is a rumor like this, there is a discussion going on like this. So that kind of gossips, a lot of gossips were published about the company's senior officials in India in the company's news magazine. So that has triggered the Governor General Warren Hastings' anger, and he persecuted Hickey, and encouraged the publication of officially sanctioned newspaper. So when Hickey started to publish a lot of gossips about the company's senior officials in India, Governor General Warren Hastings got angry and he persecuted Hickey, and he also encouraged the publication of officially sanctioned newspapers that could counter the flow of information that has damaged the image of the colonial government. Due to the gossips which are published by Hickey, there was a lot of damage for the company officials and the colonial government. So, in order to bring back the respect or counter the damage which is done, General Warren Hastings has encouraged the publication of official sanctioned newspapers so that the damage of the image would be reduced. But by the close of the 18th century, a number of newspapers and journals appeared in print. There were Indians too who began to publish newspapers. So till now we saw only the English people who are publishing the news articles and journals. But now there were Indians also who began to publish Indian newspapers. The first such magazine, weekly magazine which has appeared was Weekly Bengal Gazette, brought out by Gangadhar Bhattacharya, who was very close to Raja Ram Mohan Roy. So that's how the print has come to India. So first it was brought by the Christian missionaries, then it was brought into the English people by a private enterprise, and later Indians also started to publish the Bengal Gazette by Gangadhar Bhattacharya, who was close to Raja Ram Mohan Roy.